let your sits bones root down. Lift your ribs from the waistline. You can draw the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down, and then the sides of the neck come back. There's just that little draw back of the neck there. And you can place your hands to your belly or on your lap, whatever you like, but we're gonna do a little bit of breath work here. So let your spine rest against the back of the chair. With a deep inhale, nice strong inhale. And strong exhale. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Breath work can be just through the nose if you like, or maybe you're taking the inhale through the nose and the exhale through the mouth, or maybe it's both. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Just keep moving with your breath. As long as if you can take that breath in as long as you can, just keep breathing in, and then exhale out, 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 out. Catch your breath, don't hold it too long. Just see how long you can let this inhale be and how long you can let the exhale be. So if you're off rhythm of what I'm saying, that's totally fine. Just keep going with the rhythm of your breath. Deep breath in, and that long breath out. And then before you know it, maybe you've just started to relax into a regular breath. Not getting caught up on where your mind is drifted to, just staying as present as you can. With the inhale and the exhale. Let's place the left hand to the belly and right hand just kind of in that midsection towards the heart a little bit, maybe a little bit towards the left. Take a couple more rounds of breath. And again, maybe it's that big breath, that deep inhale and the deep exhale. So you can kind of feel the belly rise and fall. And maybe you feel your heartbeat. Taking just a moment to kind of connect with yourself, connecting with the physical body, connecting with the mental mind, connecting with the spiritual self. Letting the hands drop down towards the side, and then out and up, taking a full breath in again, then exhale the breath completely as the hands come down the midsection. So that breathing exercise we just did, that kind of that strong inhale and strong exhale, is something that you can do anytime, anywhere. It's a really nice breathing exercise to kind of reduce stress. If you're having trouble sleeping, you can kind of focus on the inhale and the exhale like that. For the immune system, it's really good. And then right now, because of this crazy disease that's going around and it's respiratory, just keep that breathing exercise going so you get that lung capacity. Okay, we're gonna come into a twist now. So reach kind of high, lift those ribs off the waistline, draw to the right side, hands kind of reach towards the floor, but you're not dropping the shoulders or your head. And then when you're ready, we'll go to the second side. So keeping the spine really straight, even your gaze is looking ahead. Maybe as you're turning and twisting, you can look into the right side, over the right shoulder, and then when you go to the left, maybe it's over the left shoulder. It's just something to add on to. Inhale the breath through center, and then exhale with that twist. Inhale it up through center, exhale with the twist. Good, and then we'll come back to midline here. Letting the right hand reach for the floor, and that left arm's gonna kind of bring you up and over for a big side body stretch. Now watch if that left side didn't get light. Keep it rooted down. And then when you're ready, we'll switch sides. So one hand's reaching for the floor, maybe it's extending and reaching down, and the other arm's reaching up and over. Again, keep both sits bones connected. You may feel a little lightness, but it's just kind of that idea of rooting it back down. So moving here again, from one side to the other with your breath. Can be different rhythm than mine, different from your virtual neighbor there. So the next one's the last one. Hold that stretch for a moment, good. And then we're come back to center, walk yourself forward. Just a little bit in the chair, so your feet come forward, they're not sitting back towards the chair, they're in alignment still. And then let's do some of that arm work. So let your arms extend and reach forward, and then elbows draw back towards each other. So if you're hitting the chair, you can come forward a little bit more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, take those elbows back. So keeping the elbows low so the shoulders stay out of the ears. Only go as far as this feels comfortable. Always listening to your body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, the elbows draw back. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, exhale. Good, now with the elbows back, let's cross the arms over the chest. So you can get to the point where the forearms stack, or pull those arms in the opposite direction so the elbows stack. And then back out, good. And then opposite arm on top, switching that top arm. And again, elbows drop back, shoulders stay low. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, alternating that top arm. Let's do one more to each side. Good. And now we'll do some more spine work. So hands come to the knees, and we're gonna round the spine, curl everything in. And then opening the heart, let the shoulders relax, pushing the heart forward, looking up towards the ceiling there a little bit. And again, moving with your breath. Round the spine, and then letting the heart open. Cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. Just make sure you've got some rhythm of breath happening. Good, last one, go all the way through it. Round the spine as much as you can. And letting the heart open, looking up, let the shoulders relax. Good. Back to center. We're gonna walk the feet apart. So you can use the legs of the chair to kind of help align the feet, just gives you that alignment for the, do you need blocks? No? You good? Okay. All right, hands to the legs, and we're gonna keep the spine in alignment, shoulders in alignment, neck in alignment. Let your heart come forward. So I'm gonna turn just so you can kind of see this, and then back. So everything stays in alignment, not rounding, not dropping, stay strong. And back. Exhale it forward. Good, inhale back. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Same idea, but now we're gonna add it into that twist. So let your heart kind of turn towards the right, and you're gonna drop down towards that right knee. Getting a stretch on the left side. Keep that left foot rooted. Come up through center, twist as much as you can with the waistline. Drop down, good. And back through center, twist as much as you can. Make sure you're breathing, not holding on to the breath. Inhale through center, twist, keeping your feet engaged again so the knees don't wobble around. That really helps to support that opposite side. Twist, exhale. Good, back through center, give a twist, and exhale. Good, one more each side. Good, we're gonna add on to that, going a little deeper. Your left hand is placed on top of your left thigh, right arm to the inside. Kind of push the arm into the leg into the arm, so you're kind of turning your heart to the left and your shoulders in alignment over that right knee. So the left hand kind of pushes that side down to really keep it from lifting and engaging that stretch a little bit more. When you're ready, second side, right hand roots. So you're getting a stretch on the back, your sacrum and your hip maybe. Good, moving with your breath from one side into the other. Stretch and reach, keeping the sits bones in the chair as much as you can. Turn your heart, shoulder over the knee kind of idea. Good, one more to each side. Go with your breath. Turn your heart as much as you can, fingers reach down. Good, we're gonna go back to center with the hands to the knees and start to shift around into some circles. So here's where you can bend your elbows, move your head around. Your sits bones can lift up and around. No need to hold on to anything other than maybe your core. That just kind of helps protect your low back. Good, and then take your time to reverse that action. Go in the opposite direction. And then slowly start to bring it all back to center. We're gonna walk the feet back together into nice alignment. Let your spine rest against the back of the chair. Good, we're gonna extend the arms out from the shoulders. So kind of drop the shoulders a little bit so they're not really high. And then there's this little reaching out with the fingertips. And then let's move through some circles. Slow, small circles. We got room there? Good, slow, small circles. Okay, good, keep going, a couple more. All right, let's pause for a moment. Let the arms relax. Going right into the scissors. One arm reaches high, the other reaches back. So really extending through the fingertips. So this reaching up and reaching back behind you. Get that shoulder blade to kind of come into that rotation. Lifting forward and high, good. And the other arm is back behind you. So only go as far as that feels okay. If you can, let the arm go straight up towards the ceiling, or if it's at a little bit of an angle, if that's as high as your range of motion goes, then That's perfect. That's where it's meant to be. Keep your feet rooting down. Good, good. Watch that you're not swaying the body too much, just the arms and breath. And then let's pause. We're going to take the arms back up, shoulder height, flip the palms, draw your arms backwards, elbows drop back. So again, if this is too much, you can drop, go lower with one arm if you need to, or both arms if you need to. Couple more, draw them back, make sure you're breathing. Okay, good. Flip the palms, release the arms, shake that off a little bit. We're going to come into the rotation of the arms. So bringing your thumbs in towards each other and then rotating the thumbs out. I'm kind of exaggerating by showing you how they rotate in and rotate out, but you can keep the arms closer to the chair. Rotate in and rotate out. Watch your head. Make sure your head's not pulling forward. It's in alignment. And you're breathing. Inhale. And exhale, keep rotating like you're opening a jar or a door, but getting that shoulder work to go with you. Good. And then give it a little shake off. Let's take that right arm out from the shoulder, kind of extend through your fingertips. Sweep across to the left. Now watch that you're not turning. You're trying to keep your shoulders and hips in alignment. That left arm comes in and hugs it. So if you start to turn to the left, it just kind of shortens the stretch, changes the stretch. So the more that you can keep looking forward with the hips and shoulders in alignment, the deeper that stretch happens. Kind of let that right shoulder drop out of the ear if it's high. Let it relax. And release. Good. Give a little shake off. And second side. So again, pull through those fingertips, really extend out and across as you sweep to the right. Not turning to the right, just let that left arm go and then hug it in. Draw it into the body. Deep breath in and that long breath out. Good. And then we're going to let that side go, give a little wiggle again, shake it off. Palms are open, again with that reach. There's always this little, still engaging through the muscle. So pull the arm forward, pull the arm high up towards the ceiling, and then bend your elbow. So wherever your hand falls, that's it. Ideally, you're getting a good stretch there. Good, and then reach high again, reach forward to come out of it. We're gonna go to the second side. So there's this reach up, back, and touch. Hold it for just a moment. Good, reach high and forward to come out. Back to the right, reach forward, reach high, and touch. Good, reach forward to come out to the left. Good, one more time to the right, reach up and touch. Reach high and forward to come out. Last one to the left. Up, high, touch, and release. Good. Give a little shake off. Let's do just a little bit of finger work. We're gonna shorten this out a little bit. So one hand comes out in front, the other draws those fingertips back, getting a stretch for the forearm, for the wrist. And then let the fingers drop down towards the floor. You're going to pull those fingers back. Same kind of that same idea. Draw them back towards you. Good. And then release. Massage from the elbow down to the wrist. Take your time. Get in there. Get things moving around. If it's tighter, really full attention, then you may want to spend a little bit more extra time there. Just kind of getting in there and massaging things around. Come to the top of your hand, pinky side of the hand. And then to the open palm, flip the hand over to get to the open palm, thumb pad, and each finger, not forgetting the thumb. Make sure you get the thumb. Oh, sorry, my internet. I didn't check that when I came down. Good, good, good. And then clench into a fist a couple of times, really hold it tight, and then when you release it, hopefully you feel that little rush of blood and oxygen. Good, shake it off. We'll go to the second side. Hand comes out, draw those fingers back towards you. Good, drop the fingers towards the floor, bring it back towards you. So we're gonna release and then massage from the elbow to the wrist. Take your time. Getting to the top of the hand, again, side of the hand. Open palm when you're ready. And each finger. And then when you're done with those 5 fingers, we're going to clench that hand into a fist, hold it for just a moment, and then let it go. Good, one more time, hold it really tight, and release that. Good, shake it off. And maybe just stretch the fingers a little bit, do a little work. All right, let's move to some legs. So if you have a strap, awesome, we're gonna, can help. If you have maybe fabric or a scarf, that can work also. If you're using your hands, it just may require a little bit more core work because you're kind of drawing yourself forward a little bit more. The left foot roots down, we're gonna strap up that right foot and push through the heel, let it draw out and back. Good, out and back. So, pardon me. Really root that left foot to the floor so that knee's not wobbling around on you. You're taking that right leg out as far as it'll go and bring it back. So again, only go as far as it feels okay. Let's do a couple more. Good, back to center, and then let's take that into a lift up towards the ceiling. So if you're using your hands, only go as far as that feels okay. You should be feeling that top muscle, the quadricep should be engaged, maybe through your hip. Root that left foot still, make sure that holds that side of the body really strong. All right, we're gonna bring the right hand closer to the foot, so half of the happy baby, drop back, and then push out. So you bend the right knee, bend the right elbow, and then push out. If you're using your hands, you're still kind of drawing it to the right and straight out. All right, let's take the ankle up on top. If that is too much, maybe you have a stack of books or a block that you can place sort of in that midline, and you can rest your ankle right on top of that. That's still allowing for that hip opening to happen. Just not as hard on the knees sometimes. Good, so look at that left foot. You want that to be in alignment. Sometimes that can get kind of out of alignment. So, and then also there's this rooting down of your sits bone. So You may not have equal weight on each sits bone, but it's just kind of that idea of finding where's the balance. Draw your right toes towards the right knee, and then if you want more, you can take your heart forward. Shoulders stay in alignment, neck is in alignment. Make sure you're getting a good solid breath in and a deep breath out. Let that hip open a little bit. Breathe into that space that's talking the loudest to you. Take the breath right there. Good, and then inhale all the way up. We're gonna let that right foot come to the floor. Shake the knees out a little bit, wobble the legs about. All right, second side. We're gonna strap up the left foot. Right foot comes into alignment and push out through that heel and back to center. So engaging your core, your right hand maybe holds the chair if you feel like you're moving around too much. Exhale out, inhale back to center. Exhale out, inhale back to center. Keep your core engaged, breathing. Right foot roots down. Let's do 2 more out and back. Last one. And to center, little lifts. Go right into those little lifts up towards the ceiling. Keep pushing that right foot into the floor. Good. Couple more. All right, good. Let's pause for just a moment. Take your left hand closer to the foot, bend the knee, bend the elbow, drop back, and push out. So there's that drawing back and out. Inhale the breath, exhale out. Inhale and exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. So now we're going to take that ankle either to the block or the books, or you can even grab it to bring it on top of the right knee. So here again, just a couple of alignment points to think about. Walking that right foot to where you want it to be, trying to find some equalness on your sits bones. Left toes draw towards the left knee, and you're keeping your shoulder in alignment, neck in alignment if you're taking the heart forward. This really targets that left hip. Trying to get into a nice big hip opening. Couple rounds of breath. And then we're going to slowly start to lean back into the chair. You can use your hands or just let that left leg drop to the floor. Good. Moving your block out of the way for now. Maybe even the strap out of the way. Good. Getting your sits bones to root down again. We're going to take that right leg out in front. So doing this kind of slow. So let those toes draw towards you and then push the toes away. Let them come towards you so you feel that calf stretch, and then as you point the toes away, maybe you feel that change to the shin and also maybe to the foot a little bit. Draw it in and point away. Push through the heel so the toes draw towards you and away. Good. Now we're going to come into some ankle rolls. Roll the ankle in one direction. Good. Pause for just a moment. We're going to go in the opposite direction. Try and get that ankle to go as wide as you can. Nice and big circles. Now, hold it for just a moment. Hold the leg and the foot still. We're going to turn the whole leg to the right and then the whole leg to the left. So you're working your inner thigh here again, a little bit of hip action. Left foot roots down, so that leg's not moving. Let it just be about the right. The knees moving with you, getting that inner thigh work. Make sure you're breathing. Okay, now we're gonna hold the leg and the foot still. You can stare at those right toes and try just to get the toes to wiggle around. So it's just the toes. Wiggle, spread them wide. Maybe they snap and crackle on you. Good, and then bringing that right foot to the floor. Maybe move the legs around. Second side. So root that right foot down nice and strong. Left toes draw towards you. Left toes point away. Kind of slow so you can feel that stretch happen. Point towards you. Point away. One more towards you and away. Good, and then circles. Again, as big as you can allow that to be. And then reverse that action a couple of times in the opposite direction. And then we're gonna hold the leg and foot still. Root down through that right foot. Again, so that knee's not moving. Draw the toes to the right, toes to the left. So it's working the inner thigh, the whole leg is moving. The rest of the body stays pretty still. You may notice you need some core work there. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, exhale, good. And then we're gonna pause. Hold the leg and foot still, left toes. Get them to spread out, wiggle around a little bit. Nice, and then we'll bring that left foot to the floor. Wiggle the legs off a little bit again. So if you'd like, you can place your hands to your chair just to kind of help support the spine, instead of collapsing through the shoulders and the neck, it can help. We're gonna lean back into the chair a little bit, lifting that right knee, trying to keep it suspended as you push out. Exhale out, inhale it in. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale out, inhale in. Last one. Good. Second side. Root that right foot down, left knee. 1, 2, 3. Inhale in, exhale out. 5, 6, 7. Nicely done. Okay, tap it out to the side. So the knee lifts up, right knee lifts up, open, tap, back, and down. Second side, up, out, tap, up, in, and down. So again, you can kind of hold the chair if you like, just to keep you from shifting around too much. This is trying to be a hip opener here again. A little bit of core work, make sure you're breathing. Let's do a couple more. Good, one more to each side. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna do the standing up out of the chair. So bring yourself forward a little bit. Make sure your legs came with you so they're not tucked back by the chair. We're gonna think of the soles of the feet rooting down and then everything else just kind of lifts up. So you can use your hands to the chair if you need to, or hands could be to the heart. So root down, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Yay, taking a seat. Pause for just a moment. Good, re-engage through the soles of the feet. 1, 2, 3, nice. Good, we'll take a seat again. And then we'll do this one more time and then we'll stay standing on this next one. So 1, 2, 3, here we go now. Yay. Nicely done. Moving your chair if you need to, so you have support. Maybe bringing it forward so you have, if you're on a mat, you have all that room to come into your down dogs. So we're gonna do some more leg work. Your right hand, right leg next to the chair. Bend your knees, let your right heel come out. I'm gonna turn so you can see that a little bit. So the left foot roots down, right toes are active, drawn towards you. Your shoulders are in line with your hips. You're not twisting at all as you take your heart forward. You can hold the chair or you can place hands to your hips or to your thighs. Now draw your belly in, engage your core, come up, straighten the left leg, place the right foot to the floor. Good, and then we're gonna come forward and down again. So the more you push down through both feet, not just the toes, not just the heels, really the soles of the feet, and allow your heart to come forward. Hopefully that's a bigger stretch on that right leg, that front leg. Again, draw your belly in, engage your core to come up. We're gonna place the weight into the right foot to turn the left toes under. Stretch the top of the foot, and then if it's okay, if that feels okay, you can kind of move your foot a little to the right and a little bit to the left. It just kind of works the muscles around the ankle, gives them a little stretch. Nice. Let that go, shake it off a little bit. And then let's turn, so your left hand, left leg's next to the chair. I'm just gonna keep facing the computer so I can see everybody here. Second side, bend your knees, left heel comes out in front. Oops, I had you turn, didn't I? That's all right, we'll be all right. Good, let your heart come forward. Keep your shoulders square with the hips. Good, engage your core again, bring the heart all the way up. Let's place, right leg goes straight, the left foot to the floor. You've got a little bit of distance between the legs, a little bit of distance between the feet. And let your heart come forward and down again. Hopefully that's a little bit of a deeper stretch on that front leg. Good, and again, draw your belly in, lift the heart up, take the weight to the left foot, let the right toes stretch back. So you're turning the toes under. Get a stretch for the top of the foot and then maybe a little side to side action here. Good, let's bring that foot to the floor. Nicely done. And let's go into down dog. So let your feet walk back. Give yourself a good stretch. Holding on to the back of the chair. So you may want to move your hips from right to left, a little side body stretch, or wiggling up and down with the spine, sort of a cat-cow action. Good, warrior one. Right foot comes towards the chair, left toes turn out a little bit, but we're gonna keep the hips facing the chair and then letting the arms extend high. So as the arms extend up, drop the shoulders. Make sure they're not reaching up towards the ears. Now push back into that left heel so that leg is really strong. Maybe even looking at that right knee, it's right on top of the ankle. So many alignment points to think about. You can't think about anything else, hopefully. Focusing on your breath and the body. Good, down dog when you're ready. Hold the chair. Right foot steps back. Let's come into warrior one on the second side. So the left foot comes forward this time. Right toes turn out a little bit. Left knee has that soft bend. Your hips are still square. Letting the arms extend up and reach. Shoulders relax from the ears. Make sure you're looking straight ahead. Push back with that right heel. Down dog. When you're ready, hold the chair. Again, stretch yourself back. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. So look to the back of the chair, right foot comes forward. We're gonna turn those left toes out, maybe a little bit more so your hips turn to the left. Right knee still stacks. Then let your arms extend out and reach. Make sure that right knee is right on top of the ankle and it's not dropping into the left. It wants to, so that's where you have to work that inner thigh a little bit more. Drop the shoulders, find that little reach out. Good, now root down with the soles of the feet so you can feel that inner thigh work. And down dog. Hold the chair, stretch yourself back. Second side for Vira 2, bringing that right foot forward, or excuse me, left foot forward, right foot back. Left knee has that soft bend, let the arms extend, shoulders relax. Push back with that right heel. Good, when you're ready, down dog. Hold the chair, stretch it back again. Crescent lunge, right foot comes forward. You can give yourself as much room as you need to between the legs. And then also, you can have the legs kind of close if you need that for balance. You're on those left toes. So the heel's either pointing back or up towards the ceiling. Hold the chair if you need to. It's right there for you. Good, so your hips are square. Kind of lifting the heart up a little bit and let your focal point be ahead of you, straight ahead of you. And then maybe it's one arm, if you're holding on to the chair for balance, or maybe you start to take the second arm up. Hopefully this is stretching out that back leg, opening the psoas and the quad muscle, which gets really tight. Down dog, hold the chair, stretch it back. Crescent lunge, second side, bring that left foot forward. We're gonna be on those right toes. So again, hold on to the chair till you feel ready and balanced. Maybe you don't even feel ready and balanced. Hold on to it. Heels pointing back or up towards the ceiling. Trying to lengthen your tailbone here so you're not pushing your heart forward. Get a good stretch on that back leg. Good, when you're ready, again, down dog, hold the chair, stretch it back. Rounding your spine, kind of look to the chair, walk up towards it. So you can hang onto the chair however you like. You can stand with both hands behind it, or maybe you turn and have one. We're gonna take the feet apart a little bit. But look at your heels just to make sure that they're in alignment with each other. So one foot's not too far in front of the other. Good. Now, when we go low, you want your spine to be staying straight and you want your knees to kind of go outward. And then come back to standing. When you go low, really think of the soles of the feet rooting down. When you come up, even think of the soles of the feet rooting down. Tailbone lengthens, think of those knees bowing out. And then if you want more, you can add some arm work here. Hold those arms in towards the body. We're gonna do a couple more here. Inhale here, exhale as you come into the work. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Good. Last one. And back up. Nicely done. Shake the legs off a little bit. Let's take the feet apart again. Hold the chair though. Make sure you've got the chair right there. Doesn't matter right or left hand. Good. Or both hands, doesn't matter. Good. Root down. Let's go a little bit low. Now lift your right heel and then bring it to the floor. Lift the left heel so you're on the left toes, then bring it to the floor. One more time to the right. Good. One more time to the left. Bring it back down. Good. Back to center. Kind of straighten your legs. Maybe shake them off again. Hi, goofy girl. Okay, let's take the feet apart again. Look at your heels. Make sure they're in alignment. So we're going to squat, go low, and now only if it feels okay, start to lift both heels up off the floor. Then maybe you try and balance. Core work, breath work, good. Bring feet to the floor, heels to the floor, straighten the legs. Woo, shake it off. So, we just did a lot of hip work there, a lot of hip opening. It's time to come into the trees. With the right hand and right leg next to your chair. Tadasana, the strong standing pose. Tailbone lengthens, heart lifts. We're going to place the weight to the right leg, bring that left knee up, let it open a little bit. Place that foot higher low, maybe even rooted. Watch that you haven't turned to the left. It's just the left hip opening. So shoulders and hips are kind of in alignment with each other. Hands could be to the heart or left hand could be overhead and then maybe the right hand joins. Just depends what's right for you. So there's that, finding that balance, right, between those 4 points of that right foot, that's where the work comes in. There's going to always be movement. There's prana and life. So just, it's finding that way to move your mind and your breath along with the body. Deep breath in. And then we're going to slowly let that side go. So let yourself kind of come into this little kind of free-form twisting action here. You can bend your knees, the arms kind of sweep out. They can even hit your body here a little bit if you want. The arms are no muscle energy, so they're loose. You're just swinging around. Good. Shake it all off. We're going to go to tree on the second side. So turning, left hand, left leg, strong to the chair. Get really strong through the body. Tailbone lengthens, heart lifts. Take the weight to the left. Bring that right knee up, let it open. Place that foot higher low, maybe even rooted, whatever you need. It could just be the right arm extending, or maybe you come into the full pose. If you fall out of it, go right back into it. I keep my balance is tricky today. Again, if you fall out of it, come back into it. Let's take a couple more rounds of breath. And let that go. Good, good. So let's come into that action again, just maybe bending the knees and let yourself swing around from one side to the other. If that doesn't feel good on your knees, and maybe bring the feet a little closer together so there's not so much of a give on the knees. Nice. Let's bring it back to center. And let's do a little bit of arm work while we're standing. It can help kind of give you a little bit of room. So we're going to take and join the hands and then push the hands down. So we're going to flip. So the palms are going to drop down towards the floor. And then let the arms come out, shoulder height. So you're pushing the palms the other way. There you go. Good. Keep it bent to the elbows if you need to. Let the arms come high. Drop the shoulders from the ears. Good. Come forward. Take the palms together now. Good. And then let the arms reach out. So here's where you're going to really try and keep the tailbone lengthening, neck in alignment. Things want to move. Good. Let that go. Shake it off. I'm going to do that one more time. Join your fingers. Palms down towards the floor. Good. Push the palms out in front of you. Pushing the palms up towards the ceiling. Again, let those shoulders drop. Where's your neck alignment? Good. Arms come in front. Bring the palms together. And then roll. Let those arms open out as wide as they can. Again, tailbone lengthens, heart lifts. Bring the arms together and let it go. Shake it off again. Good. So we're going to do another balancing pose. This is a little tricky. I'm pretty sure everybody knows airplane. So we're going to take the right hand, right leg next to the chair again. You want the standing leg and the strong arm both to be at the chair. So getting really strong. Start to lift the left leg behind you the same time your heart drops down. That left arm comes out for balance. Left leg lifts, left arm extends out. Good, make sure you're breathing. And then if you want to, that's where you can let go of the chair, but it's right there if you need it. For some of you who may want to practice the extension. Good, come to stand when you're ready. Draw your belly in. Nice. Okay, we're going to turn. So the strong legs, strong hands next to the chair. Tadasana. Root down strong with that left leg. Bring that right leg out. Same time the heart drops. Airplane pose. Make sure you're breathing. And then come to stand when you're ready. Yay! All right, all right. Let's take a seat. Come to your alignment, so your sits bones root down, your feet are about hip width distance. Your spine could be resting against the back of the chair. So slowly we're going to start to drop your chin towards the chest. Watch that your shoulders aren't rounding. And then looking straight ahead. Getting really long through the sides of the neck as you tilt upward, looking up towards the ceiling. Again, only go as far as this feels okay. So we're going to look straight ahead again, drop chin towards the chest without rounding the shoulders down. Keep lifting through the heart. Looking straight ahead, tilt up towards the ceiling. Keep moving here with your breath. It can be as slow as you'd like it to be. Really thinking of the lift and the lengthening through the sides of the neck as you tilt up. Good, one more, drop in. And then next time you're looking straight ahead, we're gonna pause and then begin to look to the right as far as that feels okay. Watch that your left shoulder's not following. Go back through center, and then look left as far as you can. Watch the right's not following. Go here a couple of times from one side to the other. Just the head, neck, and breath. See if you can hold everything kind of strong. Make sure you're still breathing. Good, we'll come back to center. And then let your right ear draw to the right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. So again, this action, your body is going to tell you when to stop and move on. We're not holding it very long in any one side, just moving with your breath. See if you can, again, hold the body kind of still so you're not shifting around too much. And then let's bring it back to center. Moving in, we're going to do 2 circles in one direction and then 2 circles in the other direction. So they're kind of slow. Let your chin draw towards the chest. Then letting your head move to the right. Let your head draw back. Let your head move to the left. Not very big and not very fast. Chin towards the chest. Moving to the right. Draw back. And to the left. Chin towards the chest, pause right there. Let's go back in the reverse. To the left, head draws back. To the right, chin in towards the chest. One more time to the left, to the back, to the right, chin in towards the chest. Take your time, allow your head to come back, to look straight ahead. And we're going to tap it out. So the one arm comes out in front of you, the other hand just lightly taps. Tapping wherever that feels okay. Coming up onto the neck and to the collarbone. When you get to the throat, to your thyroid, you can have both hands tap along there. And then the other arm takes over. Good, and then when you're done with the arms, kind of come up as high as you can underneath the armpits and along the sides of the body where the lymph nodes are hidden. Coming across the belly and the kidneys, intestines, get things shifting there. Again, there's more lymph nodes hidden where the torso and legs meet. So yeah, slide into it if you need to. Come to the legs, around the knee, maybe even down towards the foot and the ankle. And then when you're done, wiping off all the old energy. Wipe down, wipe it all off. The last thing to wipe off is your hands. That's what's touched everything. So you're just allowing all of that old energy to be released. Feet are in alignment. Let your spine rest against the back of the chair. Take that deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Remembering you can come to this belly breath anytime you need to. Really helps to release stress, calms the mind, sends more oxygen and blood flow through the body. Let's let hands draw to the side, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, bringing awareness back to the physical body. And then let the arms extend out and up with a full breath. Exhale completely as hands come down towards the heart. Thanks everybody for spending your Tuesday afternoon with me and each other. The light and divine in me bows to the light and divine within each of you. Namaste. Yay!